Hey y'all, am I on? Am I on? Can y'all hear me? I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Happy Sunday morning, bitches. All right, excuse me. Let's get right into it and give you all an opportunity to join in. Hello, everybody. What's up? It's your girl, Mind Edo. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I titled this video, Most Black Men Are Terrible Fathers, but I think I'm going to change it because I know the thumbnail says, why do black men not, control their fertility? So I think that that's more so the important question that I want to delve into today. I know we were supposed to do this live yesterday, but girl, we are doing it today. Okay. So that's just what we're going to talk about. And I really want to get you guys' opinions on it. Those of you that were supposed to, those of you that were supposed to join us on Facebook, I'm so sorry. I don't know, sis. I don't know what's going on with that. But, I'll definitely fix it up and make that happen. We're going to take a brief intermission again and just, I'm going to play my intro again, little 30-second countdown just to give some of y'all some time to join in, okay? All right. So y'all can see some of the people that we have here on our screen. We have Tristan Thompson, Future, Fetty Wap, the baby, all just wonderful examples of Black fatherhood and maintaining the family structure, respecting Black women, and being a great example for young Black men growing up on how they should treat women and handle their family structures. Obviously, I'm being facetious, okay? Obviously. So, it's quite ridiculous. It's honestly quite ridiculous. So, like I said, I was going to talk about, Black men are terrible fathers. And I don't think that that should be the title of the video. It's why can't Black men control their fertility? That's really what I want to talk about. I'm going to see if I can share my screen with you guys because I really want us to get into this Tristan Thompson situation. If you don't know who Tristan Thompson is, Tristan Thompson, he's been in the NBA for quite some time. Um, but we all know him for um, we all know him like he really became well known when he was dating Khloe Kardashian. That's really where we know him from. Um, when we were first introduced to Tristan Thompson, we were introduced to him as Khloe Kardashian's new man. And I was happy for her. Like everybody was happy for her because we all knew kind of the tumultuous relationship that she went through with Lamar Odom and his addiction. But shortly thereafter, it it came out that Tristan Thompson actually had a pregnant girlfriend. And, he tried multiple times. He tried to explain it away. Oh, me and her are not together, blah, blah, blah. And, I really want to talk about that. I want to talk about these men having multiple children, multiple women pregnant at the same time, starting new relationships while pregnant. I did a video a few weeks ago about an Instagram influencer who was pregnant, and she's a badass chick. And she was just basically talking about, why is it that I have to stop dating and my life has to go on hold for the next 9 months or a year, 2 years? Actually, if you think about it, guys, a woman is pregnant for 9 months. There's the healing process, her body just getting back together. If she wants to breastfeed, that could be another year. So a lot of times it takes women a long time to move on and find someone else. So a lot of this whole, you know, I'm kind of, going in and out of topics, but the reason why I say that is he had this woman pregnant. Whether or not they were together is another story. But Tristan Thompson's own father came out against him. And this is not like one of those family members that his father is not one of those dads that like wasn't involved in his life and they weren't talking or whatever. His dad literally came out and said, hey, you know, this is wrong. What you're doing is wrong. Okay. His dad legit came out and said that. You know, according to his girlfriend, who has never, okay, according to his girlfriend, who has never spoken out against him, who has his ex-girlfriend, excuse me, who has never come out to speak out against him, who has never come out to say, hey, this is my story. She has just been living her life under the radar. Her Instagram page is public. She does her thing. She posts her son. But the father, his father came out and said, hey, this is wrong. Like, what are you doing? But according to sources close to Tristan Thompson's first baby mama, they were in a relationship. He went off to play basketball, and then she went on TV and he was with Khloe Kardashian. And she's a black woman. So imagine the hurt and the pain in her pregnancy at this time. He gets with Khloe. That would have been the red flag to me as Khloe. Like, okay, this guy has a pregnant girlfriend. Whatever the situation is, the woman is pregnant. I had dated a guy. I had gone out on a date with a guy, and we were just speaking candidly. I don't believe in asking too many questions about people's past because everyone has the right to move on from their past. But I do believe in getting the basics. And I was like, when was the last time that you were with, you know, the mother of your child? And he proceeded to tell me, a few months ago. I said, well, that's not that long. Like, are you sure that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is not just some girlfriend, like, this is, like, the mother of your child, so if something keeps, drawing you guys back and forth to each other, I don't wanna be involved in that type of drama. So Chloe just felt like she's white. This is what I think. I feel like Chloe felt like she's white, she's a Kardashian, um, you know, he should be privileged to be with her because, white men may not know this, but I mean, black men, excuse me, may not know this, but white women know that you guys have very low self esteem and that you guys crave their attention and their acceptance, and that you guys feel like they are your doorway through to being neck and neck with the white man, being in the same rooms, being seen by the white man is to have them on your arm. They know that. They know the value that you place on them. So for her, his pregnant black girlfriend was like, whatever. Chloe thought that she was going to be the one to change him. So then when Tristan ends up in a club with, I think he was tongue kissing two chicks in a club while she's pregnant, I felt no ways about it because you were letting him, Chloe, blow your back out. while his girlfriend was 8 to 9 months pregnant. Okay? And if it's not enough, Chloe, his own father came out to say, this is not cool. That should have been enough of a red flag for you. Later on, another woman comes out. Chloe forgives him, blah blah blah. You guys know the story. I don't want to get into the story because you guys know it. But later on, it comes out that another woman says she's pregnant. I don't know if this woman is broke. She couldn't afford a lawyer, but she ended up using Tristan's paternity, whatever. And she says that the test was tampered with. And I honestly believe that. I honestly believe it. She's still taking him to court again to take another paternity test. I don't see a woman knowing darn well this is not his child and still taking him to court for another paternity test. I just don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. Um, I'm loving these Sunday morning chats, by the way, guys. There's a different vibe in the daytime than at night when I'm screaming and yelling like a psycho. Um, let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling these morning chats, and we'll definitely do more of them. So with that being said, now a third woman has come out to say, Tristan Thompson is, my child's father. And I just want to show you guys um, the blatant disrespect that Black men have for their seed. Black men don't care about their children. Whether that children, I used to think there was a time in my personal life where I used to think that, Black men would be better fathers if, Black women were white or if the woman was not so dark. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Mind you, the man will chase you, court you, ask you to be in a relationship with him, meet your friends and family, pronounce to your pastor that he wants to marry you. And the moment that he gets you pregnant, right? Because if anything, men have more control of that sperm coming out than we do. The moment he gets you pregnant, he's off, disregarding the child that he's created. So let's read this article from the New York Post. Tristan Thompson, facing a paternity suit, allegedly told the expected mother he's retiring from the NBA after this season. As Page Six first reported on Friday, I love Page Six, by the way. Thompson's personal trainer, Marley Nicholas, is suing the Sacramento Kings player for child support, with the baby reportedly due this week. Thompson's attorney did not immediately respond to Page Six request for comments. I've heard some people say, why is she suing for child support? The baby's not here yet. Which I have to understand that she just filed suit. And she filed suit the week of her due date. So when that baby pop out, all the paperwork is ready to go. You don't want to be doing this paperwork or trying to file suit, when you've had the baby. And it's easier to try to serve him now because he may be avoiding service. Okay? He may be avoiding service. So let's keep reading. According to the text messages detailed in the suit, Thompson said that he won't be involved at all and that Nicholas will ultimately receive little money because he planned to retire from the NBA. This is what Tristan Thompson said to his white baby mama. This is what he said. BTW, by the way, if you think having this baby is going to make you some money, it's completely wrong. You are aware that I'm retiring after this season. So in terms of support, it will be whatever is required monthly for someone who's unemployed. It's Texas, so it will be only a couple $100. um, you know, Black women, we get so demonized for being the ones to pick up slack. We get demonized by the fucking, oh my gosh, I was about to say something crazy. Thank you, Lord, for grabbing control of my mouth. We get demonized by stupid black men. We get demonized by society. But no one ever stops to think, where is the man that got you pregnant? Where is he? Okay? Black men continuously talk about black women being baby mamas or pin, oh, she got pregnant. I told her I didn't want the baby. The only way that I would have any type of exception for this is if condoms were worn and there was careful planning to avoid any type of conception. That's the only time that I would be like, okay, maybe the condom broke. But we all know these dirty niggas don't like to wear condoms. We know that. They want to bust a nut. Okay, let's say you don't want to wear a condom, pull out. Pull out. Numerous side chicks or whatever, numerous females have come out to say, yeah, he was married, but he would beg me every time if he could let it loose in me. So when you're living this type of reckless lifestyle where you're going around busting nuts in different people, you can't then play victim. And I just want black women to see this is a whole NBA player. Or you guys can't see the article. Sorry, guys. Let me take this off the screen. Okay, here we go. You guys couldn't see the article. This is a whole NBA player. This is a whole person that is a popular person in society. This is a whole rich man saying that I am not going to have any involvement with this child that I helped to create. I'm seeing a lot of sympathy for this white woman. A lot. Oh, that's dead wrong. How could he do that? Mind you, she knew he was in a relationship. She knew he already had 2 previous children. She's his personal trainer. As a personal trainer, you're privy to information that other people probably wouldn't know. But there is so much sympathy for her. So much sympathy for how she's feeling and how wrong it is. But there's no sympathy for the black woman that was in a relationship with this man. No sympathy for this black woman who was told, don't get an abortion. I'm going to marry you. I'm going to be here to take care of the children. There's no sympathy for that. Society has collectively come up with this disgusting narrative that black women are just baby moms. I feel that the patriarchy in the term and the lingo baby mama is double for black women. There's no accountability for these men at all. Well, you should have known what type of man he was. A lot of times women don't know. Now, granted, if we're talking about Future, who is a disgusting human being and frankly a horrible person. Amanda does not take care of his children and insults the mother of his children as a horrible person. I cannot pull that aspect of his personality out of the equation. The type of father you are and the way that you treat the women in your lives is not something that can be pulled out of an equation. That is your equation. That is who you are. So let's really talk about it. Okay? So if your Future's, you've seen how he is and you still decide to have a baby for him, at that point, sis, not that I can't feel sorry for you because I don't know what he was telling you. He could have told you were the one. He could have met your father. He could have met your mother. Like, y'all are not privy to this information. Because when these women come out to tell their traumatic stories. They explain, hey, this is what he said. This is what he told my father. This is what he told my mother. Let's jump over to the baby. Danny Lee's brother came out and said, hey, he met with me and my dad and told us how much he loved my sister and he wants to be with her and she's the woman of his dreams, blah, 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 blah. Right? So for that same man to now say, hey, you was you you was just a side chick. Now, granted, y'all know I don't give a fuck about Danny Lee. I cannot fucking stand that bitch. But at the end of the day, we have to really have this conversation. So Tristan Thompson is saying to this white woman, who is now his baby mama, I'm not going to be there for our child. Here's a text message here. You guys can see that shit. Nigga's a nasty, dirty nigga. So my only thing, Chloe, is I know you and Tristan are trying for another child, right? I know that you don't, kind of like your older sister, Courtney, you don't want to have a child, multiple children for multiple different men. You don't want that. No matter how disgusting or dirty a man is, you want to keep the same father for your child. So this is what you are willing to deal with and willing to settle with. But my only thing is, Chloe, I didn't hear anything about y'all doing no in vitro or whatever. So if you were trying for another child with him, that means that you guys are having sex. Okay. So you guys are having sex. He has now gotten 2 other women pregnant within the course of your relationship. So what that means, Chloe, is he's laying dick left to right. He's laying dick left to right, Chloe. So, and he's going in here raw. So if he's going in there raw, there's no way, Chloe, your pH is not all the way fucked up. This nigga could be coming back giving you all types of diseases. But you want to feel better. You want to feel like you're better than her. That's how you want to feel. Now, a lot of you are saying, oh, Tristan is making Chloe look like blah, blah, blah. Which I have to understand is Chloe don't give a fuck. She knows the kind of man she's with. She's not going to leave him. She's very insecure. And her goal is still to add 1 or 2 more kids to what they already have. That's her goal. Black men continuously get multiple women pregnant, sometimes at the same time. They continuously show a disdain for their children. I just read you guys a text message where Tristan Thompson said, hey, I'm not going to be there for your child. And this is a child he's having with a white woman. They continuously show us that they don't care. A lot of you that have children for Black men, I don't want you to feel like, damn, I wish I would have known. Bitch, hindsight is 2020. I've told you guys in multiple videos, I have so many videos on my channel, so for the single moms, I've told y'all to stop internalizing this shit. The moment you figure out what it is, pick yourself up and go. Start working out, start exercising, start going back to school, getting that job. Stop focusing on what he did to you and start focusing on what you can do for yourself and for your children and move on with your life. Because your life is not over. Your life did not stop and end when you had a child or children by a black man. You have to learn your lesson and you have to move on. What I want is for society to hold these men accountable. It's like when they're talking about Betty Wap gets another woman pregnant, people in the chat are literally like laughing and, oh, there go that nigga again. But then when the baby mama or the mother of the child is brought up, see people calling her all types of names, hoes, bitch, slut in the comments. It's disgusting. And half the time it's by women. And I tell y'all niggas this all the time. Y'all think that karma is subjective, it does not include the internet. What makes you think karma does not include the fucking internet? Y'all bitches is on there. You probably haven't had children yet. And you just keep saying to yourself, that will never be me. That will never be me. And then you find yourself in that situation, karma, and you can't even tell nobody. You secretly running off to the abortion clinic to get an abortion because the nigga that you thought was going to put a ring on your finger told you he don't want nothing to fucking do with you, bitch, now that you're pregnant. You silently tiptoe your ass over to the abortion clinic because you don't want to look like the hypocrite that you are. And then you get your ass right back in church, in them pews, and start clapping. Black men have shown us time and time again, and I'm just using celebrities because these are people that we all know. But turn around, bitch, look in your community, not my community, because I don't live in no fucking I don't live around these niggas. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who has a problem with what I just said. I don't live around these niggas. Black men are extremely dangerous. I said what I said. And let me show y'all my face as I'm saying it. Because I don't ever want you to get it confused. Dark skin, nappy hair. Dark skin, nappy hair. Right here. And I'm telling you that black men are extremely fucking dangerous. So why the fuck would I live around them? And that's all shade. All I'm saying to black women is these niggas cannot control their fertility. Their sperm means nothing to them. When they have children, those children mean nothing to them. I told you guys on my stream, I don't know if it was yesterday, the day before, or sometime last week, I told you I worked with a nigga that told me that his friends have children in in the neighborhood that they reside in. And some of his friends just walk past their children. Good morning, boo. Hey, Domino. It's early, bitch. Happy Sunday. You know, he told me, some of his friends just walk past their children on the street. These niggas have no shame. Black men have no shame. You want to know why they have no shame? Because they know no matter what they do, y'all bitches will get up and still hop on their dick. A black nigga who is as black as you will tell you, bitch, that you're dark and ugly. Okay? Go fuck with a white bitch, then when she's done with him, he knows he still has full access to your vagina. So I'm starting to move away from my problem being these niggas, because these niggas are not my problem. I don't deal with these niggas. I don't deal with black men. I don't. I do have a few that I have to work with. And honestly, these niggas, think that I had one of them come up to me and go, which is mad unprofessional, by the way. He goes, "You don't date black men, do you?" I said, "Why is that?" He goes, "Because you don't be paying nobody no attention." First of all, bitch, you and I are not in the same department. Okay. That's number one. Number fucking two, bitch. So because I'm at work doing my job and the other fucking black women that work here is trying to fuck all of y'all niggas, I must not date black men because I'm not interested in your raggedy ass in a fucking professional environment because I know how to be professional and not get pregnant by the boss. Meanwhile, that nigga's married. No shade. All shade. No tea, no shade. So I'm glad that he guessed correctly, bitch. I'm not paying you no fucking mind. Hi, Monique. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you on here in a while. Domino says, big example, Nick Cannon spreading his seeds all around the continent. Child. In case you guys are just joining us, I read the article from the New York Post with Tristan Thompson's text message, and I will post it on my Instagram page, The Mind Edo. Okay, The Mind Edo. So y'all can read it for yourselves. He told this white woman, basically, I'm going to summarize it, bitch, whether or not you get pregnant, I have nothing to do with that. That is your fucking child, your seed. I need black women to understand these men don't care about their children. They don't. And it's not because you're black. It's because of who they are. Because look at what he's saying to a white woman. My sister has a friend that's biracial, and her mother is white, and her father is black. And I've been fucking told my sister about befriending mixed women whose mothers are not black. Because historically, culturally, and common sense wise, everybody fucking knows your mother is the one that instills culture and values into you. Okay? So if your mother is not a black woman, I cannot trust what type of culture and values that you have, bitch, because you might think you're better than me. Because I really want y'all to look at when I'm gonna get back to my sister's friend in a minute, but think about the interracial people you know, and this is no shade, interracial people. I don't have a problem with y'all. Yeah, I didn't ask to be interracial. But oftentimes when the mother is black, and you'll see a kid that their mother is black, and you'll see a kid that their mother is white, it's two different fucking like type of upbringings. The shit is weird. Okay? So anyway, my sister was telling me that her interracial friend, whose mother is white, basically hates herself. Hates herself, feels like the outcast of the family, feels literally like the black sheep of the family. Mind you, the bitch got like green eyes or some shit. And you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's they don't care about their seed, whether or not the woman is black. What I want us to do is really just take a step back and go, okay, these niggas don't care about their kids. I have already made the mistake of having a child with a black man. And if you have a child with a black man and that nigga's doing what he's supposed to do, blah, 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 congratulations, bitch. I'm not talking to you. For most of us, you know what the vibes are. Because that 90% of the time, that's not the fucking story. If you've already made that mistake, bitch, I don't care if you have 15 kids for a nigga. It's not too late for you to move the fuck on. Move on. I did a whole live, I think the day before yesterday, talking about should black women date Hispanic men? And I have dated all types of men in my journey away from black men. And honestly, in my personal opinion, and speaking to some of my girlfriends and whatnot, I think for that compatibility portion culturally, black women should look into dating Hispanic men. They care about family. They care about family values. They care about being there for their children. They care about their seed. Nigga will work at Home Depot fix houses on the weekend and mow the lawn to make sure his wife and his kids are good. They care about that. So my question to you black women is, at this point, black men have already showed us they don't give a fuck about where their seed lands. Black men all over the world have a fucking mental problem. And I'm African, bitch, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. I'm fucking African, bitch, and I'm fucking telling you, yes, there's a slight difference in culture, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. But these niggas is trash all over the globe. And the funny thing is, the entire world knows black men are trash. The entire world knows this. But you bitches still be there. Capping for these niggas, hoping to get picked. Let it go. Let it fucking go. It just hurts. It really fucking hurts because I want my sisters to experience real love. I want my sisters to experience real protection. And even if you have had children for a black man, I want your children to see you really being loved. I want you to stop playing the role of man and woman. It's unfucking natural. That's why we're always going crazy and losing our fucking minds. So many black women, your children can't fucking stand you. They hate your fucking guts. Because you let a nigga put you in a position that you had to be a mother and a father, and you were so stressed out that you had nothing to give. And now the daddy that wasn't there to take care of them is now who they look up to. Meanwhile, you busted your ass because you didn't have time to get no mental health therapy. You didn't have time to get a break. But yet and still, you still talking to these niggas. You're still dealing with these niggas. When are we gonna fucking move on? Good morning, Double T. It's so fucking sad. I'm sad for us. And stop looking at your friends that's married. Them bitches, as long as they married to a black nigga, 9 times out of 10. And bitch, if you're that one exception, I'm not talking about you. Log off. The fuck? So fucking my husband. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Congratulations. Where should we send your certificate to? That your husband is doing what he's supposed to be doing as a man. You want an award? Would you like me to personally send you an award? The fuck? We had the baby on live talking about, yeah, I did what I got her everything that she needed for the baby. I got the strollers and the clothes and everything she needed. Like niggas was supposed to give him a round of applause for doing what he was supposed to be doing for the child that he implanted into a woman. I just want to let y'all know from now moving forward, my content is going to be less based on how trash black men are. There's still going to be sprinkles of that. But my content is really, when I'm not doing celebrity news and gossip and all that other shit, my content is really going to be talking to us about when the fuck are you going to get it through your skulls to leave these niggas alone? And I don't give a fuck how old you are, bitch. I don't care if you just realize it at 50. Good. Congratulations. Your life is not over at 50. You just realized it. Good. Get up, clean yourself up, put some lipstick on, bitch, and get back out there. And make the right decisions this time. You will never hear me like telling a woman, oh, it's too late, you're an old bitch. No. I don't know what you had to go through in your life to get to this point. Move the fuck on from these niggas. Move on. I have spent the past 5 years of my life not dating black men. Have I gotten dick here and there? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie about that. Thank you for the dick. I'm a savage when it comes to these niggas. I'm very much so a savage. I'll let you know that right now. Oh, and then when they realize I'm not really into them, oh, who? This is the next thing that they say to me, and I'm sure some of you who are savages as well, you've heard this. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Nigga, why the fuck are you asking me who hurt me? Are you mad because we fucked and I got what I wanted and now I'm done? You used to bitches blowing up your phone, stalking you and shit. Stalk you for what, nigga? What the fuck can you add to my life? I don't give a fuck how much money you make. And I don't date broke ass niggas, black or not. But what I've noticed is I thought maybe I needed to upgrade. Maybe I needed a quote unquote Kevin Samuels high value man. Still have the same mentality as the nigga on the block that sells weed all day. Still have the same mentality as the nigga sleeping on an air mattress at his friend's house. Still same shit. So that I had to do my own little scientific experiment. Then you go for the more religious. Oh, he's always in church, praising the Lord. Same shit. Look at fucking Jamal Bryant. If anything, bitch. And now I'm talking to my dark skinned sisters. I'm gonna move away from the whole. I just want to have a little private conversation with my dark skinned sisters. Bitch, you out here searching up, you on Amazon looking for bleach. Do you not see the way that these black men treat the light skins? Did you not just hear me read you Tristan Thompson's text message to his white baby mama, who is a prominent NBA trainer? So the bitch is not a bum. These niggas don't give a fuck. They don't. So before I go, my plea to you, black women, move on. Move the fuck on from these niggas. And stop thinking, oh, I just need to vet correctly, bitch. I'm telling you. And you can talk to hundreds of other black women that have dated high value, that have dated this, dated that. Move the fuck on. Now, I'm 32. I just turned 32 last month. And I sat there every year around my birthday. I like to sit and have conversations with myself. Especially this birthday, I really didn't want to have a big dinner. I didn't want to do anything. I went on a 3-day vacation by myself, stayed in some really nice hotels, took myself out to eat, took myself out to a concert because I wanted us to myself, that's what I mean by us. I wanted us, me, myself, and I, to reevaluate what we have been doing from birth up until 32. And I had to have a moment where I had to forgive myself for what I did not know. Because I'm telling you, in a moment of transparency, I have beat myself up a lot for things that nobody ever taught me, and I had to learn on my own. I had to have a moment of forgiveness. I forgave myself. I let that negative energy go. And I have already, been on this path, but I feel like now the road is a lot more clear. I can really see where I'm going. Okay? And the only regrets I have is not dating outside of my race sooner. I wish I didn't know. I drank the Kool-Aid of the black man is this, and these niggas is trash. Niggas is fucking trash. So what I'm begging you, sis, to my sisters listening, is are you not tired of the pain? Are you not tired of your efforts being just, thrown to the wayside? Are you not tired of your children not getting the best that they could? Absolutely. Are you not tired of your children not getting the best that they could? Sis, life is short. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be protected. And no, you were not asking for too much. What you were asking for was the basics from a bum, from a trash can. And for those of you that are new moms, stop throwing your babies in these niggas' faces. They don't fucking care. And a lot of you light skinned bitches, you got the wake up call yet? You got the wake up call, sis? Oh, you thought because you was a red, you thought you was a red bone, yellow bone. He was gonna treat you better. Are you awake yet, bitch? And what's unfortunate for a lot of you light skinned women that have lived and thrived off of black males' self hatred and stupidity is as you now try to date outside of your race, you will now start to see that your light skin was only an advantageous to you when dealing with black men. When you're dealing with other races men, and I'm telling you this, bitch, and my sisters will tell you, my friends will tell you, when you're dealing with other races of men, they like black women to be black women. They like our nappy hair. They like our dark skin. Because you, light skin Keisha, whatever the fuck, Giselle, you look just like the bitches they've always fucked with. You're not exotic to them. I'm exotic. I'm exotic. So happy to hear that y'all moving the fuck on. Stop wasting your life. And if you got a raggedy ass nigga that been living in your house for 10 years, bitch, kick him the fuck out. Matter of fact, leave him there. Whenever he go to work, pack your shit and get the fuck out. Call the moving company. Call your friends, everybody help you pack your shit and get the fuck out. He'll come back to an empty house. But do so safely, bitch, because I don't know if you fucking with a crazy nigga. Because we know these men have no regard for human life. Black men have no regard for children, no regard for human life. And in my next show that I'm hoping to do, if not tomorrow, the day after, I really want to dispel the myth of she will not let me see my kids. And for you dumb bitches that really believe that in the United States of America, in our legal system, a black woman is able to keep a child away from a black man that is truly seeking to see his child, you really believe that shit, bitch, then you're fucking dumb. You really are. Because I had commented on a post in the neighborhood talk, and a lot of people were agreeing with me. And I screenshotted some of those comments, and I'm going to show y'all. Some people that work in the courts, they're like, yeah, when I hear that, I think it's so dumb because I work in the courts. I know that that's not true. If you're dating a nigger and he's telling you that his baby mama, yeah, I said nigger, and he's telling you that his baby mama is keeping him away from his child, your next thought should be, is this nigga dangerous? Has he possibly molested the children? Is he physically abusive to the mother in front of the children? Is he verbally abusive to the children and the mother? But no, y'all don't think that. You believe the bum when he fucking tells you She won't let me see my kids. So I want to change the narrative because a lot of men are able to be deadbeat fathers and abusive to black women and children. And the only explanation that they have for it is she will not let me see my kids. Oh, I'm exposing y'all niggas. I am. A lot of you have ACS cases on you. Did you tell the bitch that? I'm tired of this shit. So that's my next shit I want to talk about is she won't let me see my kids. Because Kevin Samuels and all the other fucking dumb bitches on that side of the fucking spectrum fuel this fire, fuel this myth. Oh, black men want to be good fathers, but they're just so afraid of black women don't want to. Do you know how exhausting children are? Do you know? And I only have one. Children are extremely exhausting. Why would the mother not want to take some of that burden off so she can go out to brunch, go out and get a manicure, pedicure? Why would she not want that? Y'all niggas is really out here believing this shit. And that's what I'm here to dispel. They try to spin it as though they're victims. You definitely have to ask the question. Absolutely. She won't let you see your kids. And Domino, they just stop at that. Oh, she won't let you see your kids. Oh, okay. And then the dumb bitch start thinking, well, when I have his kids, I'm gonna let him see his kids because obviously he wants to. In the fucking United States of America, do you not know how the fucking legal system works? If a judge says a man has to have supervised visitation with his kids, I don't care what lie that man told you, he is in some way, shape, or form dangerous to that child. And that's for the women that are smart enough to keep their children away from these men. I tell you all the time, black men are extremely fucking dangerous. They have no regard for their children's life because they have no regard for themselves. They have low self-esteem. When you have low self-esteem and you hate yourself, how would you then like or love the thing that looks just like you? But y'all keep falling for that shit. Anytime you sitting across from a nigga, in case y'all want to keep dating these motherfuckers, which I already told y'all to leave these niggas alone. Told you to go to the Asian niggas. Korean niggas is popping, by the way, no shade. Told you to date you a white dude. Told you to get you a Spanish dude. I've been told y'all. They always say the grass is not greener on the other side. I'm here to tell you, bitch, I went on the other side and the grass is greener. It's watered and it's fertilized. But in case you want to keep dating these niggas and they say, well, she won't let me see my kid. Bitch, that is a red flag. Eat your food on that date, drink your drink, go home, and block that nigga's number. That means that nigga is dangerous. But y'all can do what y'all want. Anyways, that'll be the next video topic where we are going to dispel and really break down. I'm bringing a lot of research. I'm going to show you guys how legally a man saying a woman will not let him see his kids is completely inaccurate. Woman has no choice as to whether or not she's going to let you see your kids. Okay? I'm going to show some videos from a psychologist that dispels that myth and really talks about how a lot of times these men are extremely dangerous, extremely abusive, and this is why they are not allowed around their children. Oh, my baby mama fucked up my kids' minds against me. No, nigga, you abused them kids. You did. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I'm so happy to see all of you here. And look out for that show. If you want to know when I'm going live, please follow me on Instagram, the Mind Edo. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all later. Peace.